NAMI Georgia is excited to celebrate first responders who have used their crisis intervention skills to help someone with a mental health crisis. The First Responder Awards Celebrating Strength and Empowering Hope series is excited to highlight these individuals and those they have served across the state of Georgia. Their stories illustrate best practice techniques for other responders who meet similar situations in their everyday work. Join us as we celebrate first responders who build and empower their communities.
I feel that Sergeant Terry Hawkins is deserving of this award because he is very compassionate and he cares about individuals and making sure that people with serious mental illness get treatment rather than incarceration. And he ended up being the lead of the CIRT team, Crisis Intervention Response Team here in Forsyth County, and they couldn't have picked a better candidate.
My name is Terry Hawkins. I am a sergeant with Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. I am the supervisor for the Crisis Intervention Response Team and the law enforcement partner on the co-responder team within that unit. CIRT is the Crisis Intervention Response Team. Currently, CIRT is made up of 3 persons, myself as the supervisor and the law enforcement partner on the co-response team within that unit. In that capacity, I'm joined by a licensed clinical social worker. The 3rd member of our team is a certified peer specialist here in the state of Georgia. That is a person with lived experience who has his own story. So the 3 of us together, we work. We like to think we're not just serving the community as a whole, or we are, but we do that by serving individuals. So we respond to individuals in need, and we rally together with them and look for what we can do to help. So one of the challenging parts of this role is there is no predefinition for crisis other than the general sense of a heightened situation, often full of emotion that is disruptive to a person's day-to-day life. So when we respond to someone and we've de-escalated, we like to give them a voice so that we can hear what is your definition of your crisis today? What does this look like for you? Because we want to partner with that person to help, but we have to help for their particular definition of their own crisis. We can't take that from them. It doesn't do anybody any good, especially them. So we have to adapt to what their crisis is and problem solve with them to help connect to resources that are beneficial to them per their own definition of need. We always have a mind for de-escalation and rapport building. For that purpose, I don't wear a uniform. I don't drive a marked car. So when we come to a house, we don't look like police. We had somebody one time we talked to that after we were speaking for a few minutes, they finally realized that I am with the sheriff's office. And she said, "Oh, I thought you were just a neighbor being friendly, coming up to help." And we told her, well, we are your neighbors in a sense, and we do want to help. So I think CIRT is a must for any agency now, or some manner of the co-response technique, because I think the citizens demand it. The feedback that we get proves that to us. The engagement we have with our community is so much better now that we have this specialized response technique. We can see that subjectively from the people we're talking to, but we also have numbers we can put to that. And for us, that's a huge deal in a couple of different ways. Number one, that means that citizens in our community that need the help for mental health diagnosis are getting that help versus simply being incarcerated. It also means from a cost perspective, with The 40% reduction for our particular jail, that works out to just over $1 million a year of savings that we can apply to other areas of our agency or can return those back to the taxpayers. So for me, that's an easy sell. The benefit of outcomes to our citizens is immeasurable. Our capacity to help them is so much greater now than it has been in the past.
NAMI Georgia's mission is to empower affiliates to create communities where all affected by mental illness find hope, help, and acceptance through support, education, and advocacy. To learn more about crisis intervention, volunteer opportunities, or get more information about mental health and our affiliates, please connect with us. NAMI Georgia would like to thank our partners, especially the John and Polly Sparks Foundation.